Hello, King or Queen. Once again, we are back again. With a new topic. This topic gonna be about describing and explaining what is wisdom. Okay, what is wisdom? That's what we're gonna be talking about. And I'm gonna be telling you guys the complication of wisdom. Okay, King or Queen. Yeah. Today's topic is what is wisdom. Okay, I want to do the deep dive into wisdom and make you guys understand what's wisdom. But before I go to a deep dive, I want to let y'all know wisdom is complicated. So prior to my video going to be what you mean is complicated. That's why I'm going to be explaining to you guys today. It's complicated in the sense like it's infinity knowledge. Knowledge is infinity. If I mean it's medium, it's medium, it's trillion way to answer one questions. So there ain't no single perfect way for one questions. There's trillion ways to answer one question. So in that sense, it's complicated. And again, the reason is that, okay, you probably from different countries. If you live in different countries, some people in different countries do different things. Somebody in different country do different things. Different culture. Speak different language. All okay, different language, different culture. The way of life is different. In the next man, way of life is different. Some people eat pork, some people don't eat pork. So to some people, pork it's not lawful to eat. To some people, pork is delicious to eat. It's lawful and delicious to eat. So you see how complicated it is? To some people, there's some things they don't eat. To some people, there's some things it's good to eat. To some people, there's some word which it cuts. But some people, the word, it means something lovely. It's complicated. So who are you to say you 100% for the right of your comprehensions? That's a two type of law, and I'm gonna explain that to y'all, and you will understand by grabbing the root of it. You will understand the pinnacle of full overstanding of comprehensions and overstanding of knowledge. It's a root of nature, which is rooted in everybody's DNA, everybody's soul on the planet Earth. Then that's a root of man. Root of man changes, but root of nations never changes. Any spirit and any being that come into this planet must bow by the rules of nature, which is the planetary rules. They must obey it. For instance, the rules of nature is being here, you must take a form. On the planet Earth, you must take a form to function out here. You must take a form. Okay? And living here as a being on the planet Earth, that's a two form. You must pick one, a male or the female. Not just a female or not just a male. No, the planetary rules are bounded by two forms, male and female, female and male. Okay, so then the rules of man changes. The rules of man, you make your rules. Different people make their rules, they changes. So you bind yourself to the rules you set for yourself. This is how you can determine what's a sin, because sin is depend on what is unlawful. Okay, definition of sin is stuff like unlawful. So that's how you can tell what's a sin. So whatsoever you bind yourself to as a man-made law, you can be judged by it. If you bind yourself to it, you be judged by it. But if you don't bind yourself to it, you can never be judged by it. For instance, A different country might consider come as a curse. Another country might consider come as good. Or so it all depends on your own. It all depends by your own understanding and by the law you embedded yourself into. Okay, like I said, the planetary rules: sun must shine, rain must fall by the season, the wind must blow, mankind has to produce, human have to reproduce. That's the planetary rules. So can't change it. So some other places they set in age. Okay, you bind yourself to certain ages for maturity. But to be honest, the planetary rules for females, or let me just say for females, when a female start reaching her menstruation period, when she starts seeing her menstruation periods, she grown to produce. It's the same with an animal. When they start heating, that's the time the male have to chase them. Or as when that heating period ain't reached yet, the female animal will be laying there. The man won't pay that no mind, except they start heating. It's the same for the fruit, for the tree. When they start bearing flower, that's when you know the seasons is reaching to bear fruit. It's the same of the humans. So that's our rules of nature. This is a sign of nature. So when it comes to man, like I was saying, this is what is complicated. It's complicated because we men embed ourselves with so many rules. It's so complicated to us. We divert ourselves from the rules of nature. That's what we have to find. That's what the complicated part comes into. But if you have a deep Asian knowledge that been embedded within you, that you can determine what's the main rule of man is and the rule of nations, you afford it overstand, not understand, because understand is the wrong English. You afford it overstand what it takes, because over is something that surpassed, under is something that low. Okay, and you will overstand the full comprehensions of wisdom, or as is going before the complicated to humans, because it's infinity. Your practice, it might be wrong to another person practice might be wrong to you. So you see the difference. So it's always mission when it comes to rules of man. So there's not 40 correctness in it, because it's infinity. No might be yes in another place, and yes might be no in another place. So it's complicated. So you are not 100% right when you're dealing with rules of man. That's what the complication part came into. I hope you guys learned something today. So that's why I'm gonna stop. Love and share and subscribe. I had a lot to keep teaching, but make sure you gotta keep sharing. Share the video. Love your neighbor as yourself. Thank you to all my viewers.